Stand ho! Who is there?
Friends to this ground, and liegemen to the Dane. Pull all, Bernardo.
Say, what, is Horatia there?
Ha, a piece of her. What? Has this thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Horatia says 'tis but our fantasy, and will not let belief take hold of her, touching this dreaded sight, twice seen of us. Oh, touch, touch, 'twill not appear. Well, sit we down, let us hear Bernardo speak of this.
Last night of all, when yon same star that's westward from the pole had made his course to illume that part of heaven where now it burns, Marcellus and myself.
Peace! Praise God! Till where it comes again! The same figure! He dead! Your scholar, speak to it, Horatia! What art thou that usurp this time of night? Together with that barren, warlike form in which the majesty of buried Denmark can sometimes march. By heaven, I charge thee, speak! It is offended.
See, it stalks away.
No, stay, speak! It is gone, and will not answer.
How now, Horatia? You tremble and look pale. Is not this something more than fantasy? What think you on it?
For my God, I might not disbelieve, without the sensible and true avouch in mine own eyes. Salt! Lo, behold where it comes again! How cross its own blasphemy! Stay, illusion! If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. If there be any good thing to be done, to thee may do ease and grace to thee, oh, speak! Or if thou art privy to thy country's fate, traveling for knowing thy avoid, speak to me. Or if thou hast reported in thy life extorted treasure in the whole earth, oh, speak! No, stay, speak! Stop it, Marcellus! Shall I strike it with my partisan? Do if it will not stand! 'Tis here! No, 'tis here! 'Tis gone. We do it wrong, being so majestical, to offer it the show of violence, for it is as air, invulnerable, and our vain blows malicious mockery.
It was about to speak.
Then it started like a guilty thing, upon a fearful summons. But look, the morn in russet mantle clad walks o'er the dew of yon high eastward hill. Break we our watch up, and by my advice, let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet. For upon my life, this spirit, dumb to us, will speak to him. Do you consent we shall acquaint him with it as fitting in our duty and needful our loves? Let's do it, I pray. I this morning know where we shall find you most conveniently.
Yet, O Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it us befitted to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom be contracted in one brow of woe, yet so far hath discretion fought with nature, that we with wiser sorrow think on him, in remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, and now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, hath twere with a defeated joy, with an auspicious and a dropping eye, with mirth and funeral and dirge and marriage, when in equal scale both delight and dole, taken to wife. Nor have we herein barred your better judgments that have gone with this affair along. For all our thanks. Now, Atis, what's the news with you? You told us of some suit. What is it, lad, if one cannot speak of reason son. But wouldst thou beg, Laertes, not thy asking, not thy choosing? For the hand is not more instrumental to the heart, the head to the mouth, than is the throne of Denmark to thy father. What wouldst thou have, Laertes?
My dread lord, your leave and favour to return to France, from whence thou willingly I came to Denmark, to show my duty in your coronation. Yet now I must confess that to be done. My thoughts and wishes bend again toward France, and bow to your gracious leave and pardon.
Have you your father's leave? What says Clarius?
He hath, my lord, wrung from me my slow leave by laboursome petition, and at last, upon his will, I sealed my heart consent. I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Well, turn ye thine. Take thy fair Laertes, and thy best graces be at thy will. And now, our cousin Hamlet, and my son.
A little more than kin and less than kind.
Why is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Quit, Hamlet, cast thy knighthood colour off. Let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lids search for thy noble father in the dust. Thou know'st 'tis common, all that lives must die, passing from nature into eternity.
Aye, madam, it is common.
If it be, why seems it so particular with thee?
It seems, madam? Nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspiration of forced breath, no, nor the fruitful river in the eye, nor the dejected havior of the visage, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, for they are actions that a man might play. But I have that within which passeth show. These were the trappings and suits of woe.
Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, that you give these mourning duties to your father, but you must know your father lost a father, and his father lost his. And the survivor bound and seek with sorrow and filial obligation to persevere in obstinate cantonment is a cause towards impious stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief. It shows a way most incorrect of heaven, a heart unfortified, a mind simple, an understanding simple and unschooled. But we pray you throw to earth this unprevailing woe and think of us as of a father. For let the world take note, you are most immediate to our throne, and the love that the father doth impart toward his son, do I impart towards you, and your wish to go back to school in Wittenberg is most retrograde to our desire. We pray you stay here in the cheer and comfort of our courts, our chiefest courtier, our cousin, and our son.
Let not thy mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray thee stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
I shall in all my best obey you, madam.
Why, 'tis a loving and a fair reply, be as ourselves in Denmark. Come, madam, the gentle and unforced accord of Hamlet sits smiling in my heart.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Oh, that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh, God, how weary, stale, flat, unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it, fie! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed, things rank and gross, and nature possesseth merely. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king that was to this, Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother that he might not between the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth must I remember. Why, she would hang on him, as if increase in appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month, let me not think on it, frailty by name is woman. A little month, or ere those shoes, what old, which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe, all tears. Why, she, even she, oh God, a beast that wants discourse of reason would have mourned longer. married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, and yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her guarded eyes. She married. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
I am glad to see thee well.
Horatia! Oh, I did forget myself.
Oh, the same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
My good friend, I'll change that name with you. And what made you from Wittenberg, Horatia, Marcellus?
My good lord.
Good evening, sir. I'm glad to see thee. But what in faith made you from Wittenberg?
Oh, a truant disposition, my good lord.
I would not hear your enemies say so, nor shall you do my ear that violence to make it truster of your own report against yourself. I know you are no truth.
What in faith is your affair in Elsinore?
Will teach you to drink deep ere you depart.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I prithee, do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatia. The funeral-baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would I had met my dearest foe in heaven, or ever I had seen that day. Horatia, my father, methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatia.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king, my father.
I'll season your admiration for a while with an attentive ear, till I may deliver upon the witness of these gentlemen this marvel to you.
For God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together had these gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, in the dead fast and middle of the night been thus encountered. A figure like your father comes before them. Thrice he walked by their oppressed and fear-surprised eyes, and this to me in dreadful secrecy they did impart. So I with them the 3rd night kept a watch, whereas they had delivered, each in time, form of the thing, the apparition comes. I knew your father. These hands are not more like.
But where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watched.
Did you not speak to it?
My lord, we did, but answer made it none.
'Tis very strange.
As I do live, my honored lord, 'tis true.
I would I had been there.
It would have much amazed you.
I'll watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again.
I warrant it will.
If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should bid me gape and hold my peace. I pray you all, if you have hitherto concealed this sight, let it be tenable in your silence still, and whatsoever else shall hap tonight, give it an understanding but no tongue. I will requite your loves, so fare you well. Upon the platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty to your honor. Our duty to your honor.
Your loves is mine to you. Farewell. My father's spirit, all is not well. I doubt some foul play. Would the night will come. Till then, sit still my soul. Foul deeds will rise, though all the earth o'erwhelm them to men's eyes.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell, sister, and as the winds give benefit and convoys assistance, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet and the trifling of his favor.
Hold it a fashion and a toy in blood, a violet in briny nature, forged, not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more.
No more, but so.
Think it no more. Perhaps he loves you now, and now nor soil nor cattle doth besmirch the very virtue of his will. But you must fear, his greatness swayed his will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as some unvalued persons do, call for himself, for on
his choice depends the safety and health of this whole estate, and therefore his choice must be circumscribed unto the voice and yielding of that body, where he is the head. Then, if he says he loves you, it fits your wisdom so far to believe it, as he in his particular act and place may give his saying deed, which is no further than the main voice of Denmark does withal. Fear it, Ophelia. Fear it, dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affection, under the shot and danger of desire. Best safety lies in fear. Youth to itself rebels, though none else may.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep, as watchman to my heart. But good my brother, do not as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whilst like the puff and reckless libertine himself the primrose path of dalliance treads, and recks not his own reed.
Oh, fear me not. Stay to go, but here my father comes. A double blessing is a double grace. Occasion smiles upon a second leave.
Yet here, Laertes, aboard, aboard, for shame. The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for. There, my blessing with thee, and these few precepts in thy memory. Look thou, chapter. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast, and their adoption tried, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel. But do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new, unhatched, unfledged comrade. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, bear that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Costly thy habits as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy, rich not gaudy, for the apparel oft proclaims the man, and they in France, of the best rank and station, are of a most select and generous, chief in that. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. This above all. To thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Farewell. My blessing season this indeed.
I most humbly take my leave, my lord.
The time invites you. Go, your servants stand.
Farewell. Ophelia, remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia, he hath said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath given private time to you as of late, and you have, of your audience, been most free and bounteous. If it be so, as 'tis put on me, and that in the way of caution, I must tell you, you do not understand yourself so clearly as it behooves my daughter and your honor. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection? Ha! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstances. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Mary, I will teach you. Think yourself a baby, that you have taken these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly, or not to crack the wind of the poor phrase, running it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
Yet importuned me with love in an honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to.
Yet given countenance to his speech with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Aye, I do know when the blood burns how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows. These blazes, daughter, giving more light than heat, extinct in both even in their promise as it is a making, you must not take for fire. From this time forth, be something scanter of your maiden presence, for Lord Hamlet believes so much in him that he is young, and with larger tether making walk then may be given you. In few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows, for they are brokers, not of that dye which their investments show, but mere implorators of unholy suits, breathing like sanctified and pious bawds, the better to beguile. This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk to the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come, your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
Shrewdly, it is very cold.
It is a nipping and an eager air.
What hour now?
I think it lacks 12. Nay, it is struck. Indeed? I heard it not. It then draws near the season when the spirit held his wont to walk. Look, my lord, it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Be thou a spirit of health from God when damned. Bring with thee airs from heaven or blast from hell. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. O holy king, Hamlet, father of a royal dame, answer me. Let me not boast of ignorance, but tell why thy canonized bones, cursed in death, have burst of cerements. Why a sepulchre wherein we saw thee quietly inert, hath opened his corners and marble jaws to cast thee up again? What may this mean that thou dead corpse, revealing suspect glimpses of the moon, making light hideous, and we fools of nature so horridly to shape our disposition with thoughts beyond the reaches of our souls? Say, why is this? Wherefore, what should we do? It will not speak, and I will follow it.
Do not, my lord!
What should we have here? I do not put my life in a pin's feet, and as for my soul, I can introduce that being the feeling as itself. It waits me forth again. I'll follow it.
But what if it turns you toward the flood, my lord? Or to the dreadful summit of the cliff that beetles o'er his face into the sea, and there assumes some other horrible form, which might deprive you of sovereignty and reason and draw you into madness? Think it, the very place puts toys of desperation without foregoing into every ring that looks so many factors to deform me.
It waits me still. Go on. I'll follow thee.
You shall not go, my lord!
Hold up your hands.
You fools, you shall not go!
My fate cries out and makes each penny tire in this body as hardy as the Nemean lion's nerve. Unhand me by heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. I stay away. So I hope. Go on. I'll follow thee.
He waxes desperate with imagination. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Heaven will direct us. Nay, let's follow him.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no further.
Mark me!
I will.
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast and fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. List, oh list, if thou didst ever thy dear father love.
Oh God.
Revenge is foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder!
Murder most foul, as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know it, that I with wings as swift as meditation of thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge.
I find thee apt. Now, Hamlet, here, 'tis given that sleeping within my orchard a serpent stung me. Now listen, noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father, now where's his crown?
Oh, my pathetic soul, my uncle!
I, that incestuous, that adulterate beast sleeping within my orchard, my custom always of the afternoon upon thy secure hour thy uncle stole, and with juice of cursed Ilona in a vial, and in the porches of my ear did he pour that leprous distillment, whose entity holds such a blood with man, that swift as quicksilver it courses through the gates and alleys of the body, and with a sudden figure doth posit as curd, like eager droppings of milk, with thin and wholesome blood soaked in its mind. Thus was I, sleeping, by brother's hand of life, of crown, of queen, sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head.
Oh, horrible! Oh, horrible, most horrible!
If thou hast the nature in thee, bear it not. But however thou pursuest the act, take not the mind. Nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother. For leave her to heaven, and let the pricks in her bosom sting her. Fare thee well at once. Adieu! Adieu! Remember me!
Oh, all you host of heaven! Oh, earth! What else? And shall I couple hell? Hold my heart. And you, my sinews grown on instant old, but bear me stiffly up. Remember thee? Aye, thou poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. Remember thee. Yea, from the table of my memory I'll wipe away all trivial and flawn records, all saws of books, all forms, all pressures past of youth and observation copied there. And thy commandments, all alone, shall live within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, by heaven! O most pernicious woman! O villain! Villain! Smiling, cursed villain! My tables, meet it is that I said that one may smile and be a villain. At least I am sure it may be so in Denmark. Now to my word. So, uncle, there you are. And it is adieu, adieu. Remember me. I have sworn it.
My lord, Lord Hamlet. Heaven secure him.
So be it.
Hello, ho ho, my lord.
Hello, ho ho. Come, bird, come.
What is it, my noble lord? What news, my lord? Tell it.
No, you will reveal it.
Not I, my lord, by heaven, nor I, my lord.
How say you then? Would hard a man once stated, but will be secret?
I, my lord, by heaven.
There's an errant villain dwelling in old Denmark, but he's an errant knave.
There needs no ghost come from the grave to tell us this.
Why, right? You are in the right. And so, I hold it fit that without more circumstance at all, we shake hands and part. You, as your business and desire shall point you, for every man hath business and desire such as it is. And look you, for my own poor part, I'll go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I am sorry they offend you. Yes, heartily, faith, heartily.
There's no offense, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, but there is, Horatia, and much offense too, touching this vision here. It was an honest ghost that let me tell you, for your desire to know what is between us. Or master it as you may. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars, and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord? We will.
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
We will not.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, my lord, not I, nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword, indeed, upon my sword.
We have sworn, my lord, already.
Swear by his sword!
Oh, day and night, but this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatia, than I dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before. Never so help you mercy, how strange or odd soe'er I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antedisposition on, that you at such times, seeing me, never shall, with arms encumbered thus, or with this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrase as, well, well, we know, or we could, and if we would, or if we list to speak, or there be, and they might, or such ambiguous giving out, to note that you know aught of me. This is not to do, so grace and mercy at your most needs help you. Swear.
Swear!
Rest, rest, perturbed spirit. And so, gentlemen, with all my love, I do commend me to you. And what so poor a man as Hamlet is, may do to express his love and friending to you. God willing shall not lack. Let's go in together. And still, your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.